Okay, that's about enough of that. Whee! It's Freaky Friday! Woohoo! Yay! Okay, y'all are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair, and that was a little bit of the Stray Cat, although it was actually Brian Setzer Orchestra, which is same thing, only different. Um, with the Rock This Town, yeah, I like the Stray Cats version better. But, what the hey. In any case, y'all are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on World Truth Radio and RealLibertyMedia.com, channel 3. Also on the worldtruth.org Spreaker channel. And whoo, it has been a rockin' and a rollin' kind of week this week. Yes, sirree, Bob, it sure as hell has. So let me see, who do I have? I don't see anybody over here on Facebook. Over here on World Truth, I see Grimner is over here, as well as I believe John is here, and there's and Miri B, and David Rue, and I don't know if Atrax is still here or not. And the Rusty Mopar and Mental Pancakes, and let's see who else. And looky there's Bryant and Penny are both here as well. Yay! Hi there, ho there. How ye doing this rockin' and a rollin' Friday night? Yeah, it is a Freaker Friday, and got all kinds of way cool stuff going on this evening. And I have to, wow, I'm I'm having a hard time because I didn't open my Firefox to do RLM this evening. I'm doing everything on Opera, so yeah. This is going to be interesting, having to try and remember to, no, go to this tab. No, go to this tab. No. Oh, shit. So, oh well. Y'all will have to just deal with me being dorky. Gary L., I have no idea what the hell all the racket is. Damn stray cats out there yowling again. Yow! Badminton? Actually, I was banging my pots and pans. I released the flying monkeys as well. So there you go. Okay, over here in the RLM, Asmo, darling, you got on top again. See how you are. Marshmallow toss? Well, sweetie, that's just because I have a bag of marshmallows up in the cupboard that I could probably toss them. But I'm letting them get hard enough that I can shoot them out of my marshmallow gun. So people think, oh, she's just shooting marshmallows. Ding. Yeah, they're a little bit hard. But those are the best kind to shoot out of my marshmallow gun. They fly farther. Okay, I also see Barman is over here, as well as the lovely Beth Z. And looky there's Cowboy Tech. I hope you're hearing pleasant voices this evening, even if there was an awful lot of yowling going on earlier. I also see the mighty Grimner and the mighty Moose Girl, who will be on this evening with the with the Freakers Ball. So hey, yeah, be sure to stick around because there's all kinds of cool shit going on. I also see the lovely Kate is here as well, and looky there, I be Don C and Java Doctor 2, the new and improved versions. Yes. Grammy is making marshmallows hard. Yeah, I know. It is kind of kinky, ain't it? It's kind of fun, though. I'm just kind of kinked like that. I also see Juana Taco is here, which, you know what, darling? I had pizza this evening. I couldn't do another night of chicken and noodles. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Yeah, I still have chicken and noodles left. I made a big batch. I don't know how to cook for just one person. I've never known how to make small batches because I grew up in a large family and therefore make large batches. And so cutting it back, it just doesn't taste right. Plus you do a can of this, a bag of that, a bunch of, yeah. So, hey, there you go. I also see Aliased is here, as well as Chalcedony and Civ. And looky there, Gary L., who was wondering earlier what the hell all the racket was. And it's just me. I tripped over something. And guess what? I'm right behind Gary L. That's why he's in front of me because, that way he can dodge when I trip again. I also see IB Doncy Work is here as well as Meisterbrow Party. Yes, Gary, it is very difficult to cook for one. Let's see. Where was I at? Okay, I see Oslo is here as well as RLM 78405. Hey, that's a non-person. Cool. You just don't want us to know who you are, do ya? That's okay. I'll still mess with you. I also see Solvener is here. Hey, Walter. How you doing, darling? And looky there. Space Wolf. I know. These high-tech sound effects. Just telling you. And, Stray Cats Blow. I think I know who that is. I think that may be someone that I'm related to. And to round out the crew, the one, the only, the Vinzi. Vinzi. I'll figure out how to say that properly here in just a little bit. Let's see. Got bunched down the train back. Catch y'all in a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, have fun. Yes, a 24-inch pizza is still right for one because you know what? You can always eat cold pizza. I kind of like cold pizza. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. I got to check and see. Oh, and did I say hey to Moosey? Yeah, I said hey to Moosey. Okay. Now that I'm done, no kids this weekend? Ooh, yay. Moosey's gonna be bacheloretting it this weekend, huh? Sounds like entirely too much fun. Okay. I think I think Grammy shared this earlier. Yeah, I know. When it's bursy out, you really don't want to go out and play. Yeah. Okay. True, Grim. If pizza is cold, that means breakfast. Okay. Yeah, I think Grimmy was the one that shared this. It's on truthrevolt.org, which I have to do this. And yeah, if Larry is listening, which I don't think he is, I think he said he was going to be away today. So that's a good thing because I might have to break out in song. Huge Trump rally breaks Louisiana venue's record previously set by Elton John concert. No other candidate has come close to this kind of attendance, which means there's an awful lot of people going, but we want our fearless leader. Last night, Trump held a rally at the River Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and the attendance broke the charts. It broke them, shattered them everywhere. Over 12,000 people showed up for the event. Really? BFD. Destroying the previous record of attendance of 8,000 set by Elton John. That's all Elton John got? Good Lord. How long ago was that Elton John concert? Just recently or something? That's as reported by the Gateway Pundit blog. Gateway adds that there was an additional 3,000 people who were not even able to fit into the venue and were stuck outside, having to just go, man, if you would have just got your damn hair done sooner, don't worry, Trump's married and you're not blonde. Oh, okay. As political rallies go, 15,000 people is absolutely huge, humongous. No other candidate on either side of the aisle is coming close to that kind of attendance in the South. And they have a few shots from Twitter. Shots for the House. Yay. And I'm thinking that I had no, it was Juana. It was Juana that shared this. It wasn't Grimmy. That's right. In any case, the song that I was thinking that would be his theme song is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, because, yeah, there's not going to be any Yellow Brick Road anymore. But I was going to kind of change the wording just a little bit, because the part of the song where he says, I finally decided my future lies. Well, Donald's future lies will all be yellow brick loads, as in load o sheet, which brings me to something that I saw over on Facebook that I shared, and there's lots of people that actually liked it. The most functional English word is shit, which it may be the most functional, but it's not the most fun one to say. That's right, shit. You can smoke shit, get shit-faced, buy shit, sell shit, lose shit, find shit, tell people to eat shit and die. Forget shit. Some people know their shit, and some people have shit for brains. There's lucky shits, dumb shits, and crazy shits. There's bullshit, horse shit, chicken shit, deep shit, and wrong shit. The right shit and not enough shit. There's also weird shit, scary shit, up shit, creek without a paddle, and sometimes everything you touch just turns to shit. You could pass this along if you give a shit, or if not, you don't have to give a shit. Because you know what? Some people have shit-free days and some people don't. Shit happens. Which brings me to the Donald and his shitting bricks that are, yeah. Thanks, Donald. Those shit bricks that you're tossing at us, nah, we can do without those, hun. Seriously. And I don't give no shit, and I don't take no shit. Well, okay, yeah, I do give shit, but I only give it back as much as I get, because if I get too much shit, if I accumulate too much, then I have to apply for special permits from the EPA, because I have to have a storage facility and yada 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 yada, and it's just not fun. So I just don't want to go there. I don't want to have all that shit to deal with. So, see, shit is just a very, very versatile word. So let's just share some of this shit. I'll spread some shit all over the place and share some shit with y'all over here on World Truth, because I know Juan shared the Donald. Wow, really? That many people showed up to listen to him speak. I would probably pay to see him stand up there on the little podium or whatever the hell, he were ever POTUS, and have him just look at everybody and say, "You're fired," and mean it, not be joking. Just look at him and say, "You're fired. I'm serious. Get your shit and get out of here. Now, y'all are done." That, I would, I would pay to see that. But, I'm kind of odd. I know that shocks you as well. So, okay. Now that I've got the Donald out of the way and the shit thing out of the way, if voting could change anything, yeah. On a local level, I really can see where voting can make a difference. I really can. On a very small scale, local level, I could see where it would make a difference. National scale, nah. Those people aren't elected. That is true, Moosey. Idiot sheeple. Shrillery. Oh, and Moosey is smoking some good shit. All right. I know that word. I'm not ready to say that word yet. Oh. No, Grammy, because all of the shit that people send my direction, I would need something a hell of a lot larger than a septic tank. Yeah. I would probably need a Quonset. And I don't want to build a Quonset, although that would make an awful lot less mowing that I would have to do. Oh, Shrillery just got the delegates because she threatened to pose nude if they didn't vote for her. And they all went, eek! Because there really are some things you just plain cannot unsee. Oh, she'll be indicted. She'll be indicted. Indicting doesn't mean shit. See? There you go. It don't mean shit. Because, A shit silo. There you go. Um, yeah, she'll be indicted. And, Slick Willie, her hubby, who's basically, just someone that she hangs with so that, whatever. Um, yeah, she held on to his. No, she didn't. She didn't even touch it. I don't think she even touched it. Whatever. Yeah. Slick Willie got impeached and nothing happened to him. Nothing. So, why do you even have to um Good one, Stray Cats. Oh, Donald Trump just drew the short straw. That's just all there is to it. They all had to stand in this great big circle and someone was holding this fistful of straws. And Donald drew the short straw and he went, fuck. There you go. 20 minutes in. I'm the one that, oh, wait a minute. I can have fun with this. I could go with this. I could really like this. I could be popular. I'll be a household name. Whatever. Yeah. Donald is saying everything that people on the street are saying, and a lot of things that a lot of other, yeah, circle jerk. Well, they're all jerks and they're in a circle. So is that what that means, Gary? I'm thinking. But, yeah, the Donald, yeah, Donald is the pivot man. Yeah. Everybody gets to take turns yanking his chain. Oh, wow. Did I really go there? Yes, I did. Okay. I got to get to something else because, wow, that just really left a hideous thought in my brain. So, I know Grimner shared this one on my wall. Or no, Grimmy didn't share this one. Grimmy shared a different one. What day is it? Fuck. It's fuck day. Damn it. Okay. Circles shared this one. That's who it was. I knew I'd think of it eventually. Oh, hey, this website uses cookies. No shit, Sherlock. This is from themirror.co.uk. Dad of 2 becomes convinced he's pregnant after having gay sex. No, hun. It's just you're constipated. That's what it is. Apparently, a man became convinced he was pregnant with a child after he had gay sex. No, that's called not exercising your table muscle, as in pushing yourself away and really having to shit bad. Yeah. Okay. I saw a link on the side that Making a Murder, Steve Avery will be freed if crack forensics team find crucial piece of evidence, which, yeah, really? Seriously? Do you think the system is going to let him out? He's already proven he's willing to sue them. No, he's going to rot in jail. In any case, back to this dad that has a beer gut from hell, and apparently, yeah. It's been revealed that 52-year-old was hospitalized by a psychiatrist after his insistence that he had been impregnated. The unnamed man, thank God, from Kozhikode, that's in India, is an unemployed father of 2 children. He told physicians that he was suffering stomach pains and believed he could feel the baby moving inside. No, honey, that's air bubbles. You know what farts are? Farts are just turds honking for the right of way. Well, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get around because you got a blockage there, hon. Maybe you just need to have a really good enema. Maybe. Apparently, the patient who holds a postgraduate degree. Wow. Boy, if this doesn't tell you what the education system, education, there you go. Yeah. He holds a postgraduate degree, said that he was in need of more rest and cut down on physical labor. In other words, I like making babies, but I don't like having to support them. I can't say I can't think of how to do the Indian thing. Not that I would be able to do it well anyway. But apparently he admitted to doctors that his belief followed a homosexual encounter. Dr. P.N. Suresh Kumar was the head of the team of doctors at KMCT Educational Institute and says that this is the first case of its kind that he has seen. He was an active homosexual in his adolescent years, which may have contributed to his beliefs, but his homosexuality did not affect his marriage. Usually, we see COVID syndrome, otherwise known as sympathetic pregnancy, in some dads-to-be who show certain symptoms of pregnancy, like nausea, weight gain, or sleep problems when their partner gets pregnant. But the doctor says that there didn't seem to be any gender identity disorders, and test results came back normal. In other words, he's not preggers. It's just a really big turd, honey. Probably be the president in another 40 years if you shit it out. Despite the delusion, which the patient's doctors said started 6 months ago. Yeah. You just need to take a shit, hon. The patient went for counseling and took risperidone. Is that what the hell that is? This delusion was cured due to the medical intervention. After a series of counseling sessions, he stopped indulging in homosexual activities. Oh, and that kept him from thinking he was preggers. Well, now the patient is recovering, and we're measuring his progress during periodic checkups. Periods! Ha ha! He's having periods. Oh, God. Oh, God. Maybe that is a tampon string. I don't know, but wow. Wow. You know, it takes all kinds. And I used to say that, you know, nothing could shock me. Whew. Yeah, right. Okay, what are you talking about? Strange politics. Pre-cooked? I don't know who the father is. Who's this? Oh, ooh. Lord Almighty. Wow. That's... Thanks for those images there, cowboy. Yuck. Ew. Slick Willie. Ew. You know, I can't imagine, you know, anybody wanting to, yeah. Shrillery just is not attractive. And I've seen pictures of her when she was younger, and she wasn't attractive then either. So, of course, I've also seen pictures of some of Slick Willie's other romantic encounters. And, yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. People are still having fun with my shit thingy over there on Facebook. Oh, well. Yes, my dear. I changed my Facebook picture again, too. To where the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why, which I still haven't figured out what day or why I was born other than to torment the hell out of people. Oh, hey, my ex-brother-in-law just shared this. IQ test. Mary's father has 5 daughters. Nana, Nina, Nini, or Nenny, Nini, and Nono. Who's the 5th daughter? That would be me. Durr. Hey there, Bobby. How you doing, sweetheart? Brian, you're so silly. Okay. Huma Abedin? Who's that? Oh, Shrillery. Yeah. Ew. Ew, you guys. Damn. Wow, I could have really done without all of those mental images because now I gotta find something. Wow, that's just wrong. Ew. Okay. Uh, let's see. Where's I know where eating that? Um, do. I know I've seen it somewheres. Where's it at? Okay, here we go. This will be a good one. The lovely Betsy shared this with me earlier today. She said I didn't have to give her credit, but I mean, seriously, I saw the picture at the top of this and it was like, oh, you have got to be kidding me. How freaking funny is that? I think those need to be glued to their faces, actually. This is from digitaltrends.com. Denver cops use smelloscopes to sniff out dope smokers. You doper. Ew. I Brown University. Ew. Ew. My brain just went, wow, after the guy that thinks he's pregnant and then Brown. Wow. Okay. Carry on, Grammy. Keep moving. Keep moving. Ew. That's just so freaking wrong. And then I have the smelloscope. Oh, Lordy. That's going to be it's freak night. Yeah, it is. As you may or may not have heard, Colorado legalized recreational marijuana last year, and after an overwhelming majority of the population voted to amend the state's constitution to protect personal use of marijuana for adults, the state established a framework to regulate cannabis in a manner similar to alcohol. Similar. In other words, tax it, tax it, tax it. But the passage of this law has come with an unforeseen consequence. Apparently, all the dope smoke in the air is offending the nostrils of innocent non-smoking citizens. Can someone please call me a wambulance for these people? Just kick back and enjoy it. So what if you buy an extra bag of Doritos? BFD. In order to combat this kind of pot pollution, really, you're going to smell pot over the other pollution in Denver. Have you guys never been to Denver? Seriously. And those of you that live in Denver, obviously you are now immune to the aroma of all of those noxious fumes from all of those vehicles driving all over the place. Rocky Mountain High, I much prefer the marijuana smell to the exhaust smell. Just saying. Apparently, the city of Denver has passed a new odor ordinance. So, is this just for pot smells? Let's find out. Apparently, it carries a $2,000 fine for anyone found guilty of polluting the atmosphere with smell. Oh my God. Okay. That makes me want to eat chili and go to Denver. So, to investigate the odor complaints more effectively, Denver police are using a ridiculous bit of tech called the Nasal Ranger Field Olfactometer. It's a device that basically is a handheld smelloscope. Oh my God, I want to go to Denver. Road trip. Wait, I gotta eat some chili or some burritos or something. Oh, Lord. I gotta put this over on Facebook real fast because I know some people that will get quite the chuckle out of this. Oh. Really? Seriously? God, now I have to be retrained. What? Okay, back to Denver. It's actually a pretty ingenious device, apparently, but it looks really wow. Alrighty. Um, it works by delivering varying ratios of filtered and full odor air to the operator's nose. Full odor air. So you have odor and odor light. Cool. Huh. Mellow smells tend to wash out when mixed with small quantities of purified air. But a particularly odoriferous smell can remain detectable at a 500 to 1 ratio. There's also a video attached to this. So, excuse me. Apparently, these things aren't all that new either. Olfactometers have been used to monitor offensive, dangerous odors production in agriculture and industrial facilities for years. But it wasn't until recently that they were adopted to combat stinky stoners. Wielding one of these smelloscopes, officers can issue fines to any smoker grower whose herb can be smelled beyond the 8 to 1 clean to stinky ratio. Ooh, I smell you. It smells like good shit. See? It's good shit. Denver PD anticipates an upsurge in smell complaints to come in after retail sale of marijuana became legal on January 1st. Or becomes legal. Whoa, wait a minute here. How old is this? Wait a minute. Oh, this is from 2013. Wow, it's 3 years old. So, well, no, I haven't been to Denver in the last 3 years. Damn, see? I need to go to Denver. This is all there is to it. Apparently, they just hope that these types of odor laws don't extend past pot regulation. I want to know if they're going to go around sniffing people's butts. That's what I want to know. Because then I'm going to start calling them all doggies. Every damn one of them. Because you know dogs are always going to be sticking their nose up your ass. Yeah, patchouli. Oh my God, I would much rather smell the pot smell than patchouli. Actually, I do not like the smell of patchouli. That's just. Although it does work really well for keeping flies and that kind of stuff out of the house, I do put patchouli oil on the threshold of my doors and along my windows, but I put it on the outside of the windowsill. Because it does keep flies and ants and that kind of stuff from coming into the house. Apparently, they don't like the smell either. And, whee! Yeah, I would much rather smell pot than patchouli. Oh, is that why dogs sniff butts? Can't read name tags. Okay, I hadn't thought of that. Ooh. No, I know an awful lot of people that really like the patchouli smell, and oh, no. That's just way too. Although it's not bad after it's been on the threshold for about a week. Because every time you open the door, it's like, oh, okay, I smell patchouli, but it's not horrid. Yeah. Thank you, Gary L. Yeah, tea tree oil would probably do the same thing. And so does clary sage. Clary sage will keep the little no-see-ums and that kind of stuff away. Or at least it works when I'm mowing. I put it that way. Okay. Smello. Wow. Okay. Thanks, Beth. That's just too funny. I just love the picture that went along with it. Which, you know, seeing as how Moosey was talking about tea tree oil, Melaleuca, which it does have its own aroma. It really does. But I like tea tree oil. And actually, I blend tea tree oil and frankincense and lavender and use that daily. So, And speaking of tea tree oil, this is from essentialoilrecipes.com, which let me share the smello thingy over here on World Truth real quick. Yeah, I'm such a... Ay, 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 ay. There you go. Yes, I have a notification here. Hi, Mantle. Tea tree oil uses. These are different recipes and things that you can use tea tree oil for. Tea tree oil, also known as melaleuca, has been used for hundreds of years for its purifying and cleansing properties. And there are countless tea tree oil uses, and we'll take a look at a few of them. Known to possess potential antibacterial properties, tea tree oil is believed to contain 12 times the purifying strength of phenol, which is why it's usually used as a natural way to treat infections. Aside from that, tea tree oil is also known to boost the immune system, has the ability to rejuvenate the skin, and provide protection against environmental and seasonal threats, releasing a distinctly fresh, herbaceous aroma with hints of earthy tones. Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it. Really doesn't smell pleasant, but yeah. Tea tree oil is very soothing to the senses, especially when inhaled. Thank you, Bobby. You can use tea tree oil for acne. And one of the recipes, let's see, okay. So many today suffer from acne, not just teenagers, but also adults and mature people. Acne can be devastating, both physically and emotionally. So let's check out how we can diminish some of the ugly acne out there. One natural yet effective way of treating acne is through the topical use of tea tree oil. And according to a study by Bassett et al., in 1990, 5% tea tree oil has been found to be equivalent to 5% benzoyl peroxide. Similarly, another study in 1995 found that tea tree essential oil works for acne by killing P. bacterium, the bacteria involved in acne formation. So, if you wish to just add a few drops to your regular moisturizer and use that every day for your face, that will help cut back on the acne. Or you can make bath salts to use in your bath water with a cup of Epsom salt and 10 drops of tea tree oil, which I do personally. I do either melaleuca or eucalyptus with the Epsom salt. And you need to take at least a 20-minute Epsom salt bath at least once a week, because you need to get those minerals into your system. Your body will absorb the magnesium and all that lovely stuff, and you need that in your system. So, splurge. Give yourself a break. Take a 20-minute nice warm Epsom salt and either tea tree or eucalyptus or lavender or whatever kind of essential oil bath. Don't pay for all those expensive things that have all kinds of other nasty shit in them. You can also add 3 to 5 drops of tea tree oil to a small container of plain yogurt and use it as a facial mask. All you have to do is just put it on your face, leave it on for 15 minutes, and then rinse it with warm water. Or you can make a roll-on to treat on spots, which is, this is my thing, 10 drops of tea tree oil, 10 drops of lavender, 10 drops of frankincense oil, and then blend it with some jojoba blending oil. Or you can use fractionated coconut oil, or you can use grapeseed oil, or there's lots of blending oils, almond oil, all kinds of blending oils out there for you to use. And put it in a 10 milliliter roll-on bottle, and then you can just apply it before you go to bed after you clean your face. It's great. You can use tea tree oil for your hair, which my youngest daughter, who manages a hair salon, I get tea tree shampoo from her, and it's the bomb. It's awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So I love it. And yeah, my hair is ever so soft, and it's bouncy. It's not behaving, but it's ever so soft. So, there's all kinds of lovely little recipes here, and I'll go ahead and share this one as well. Just to give you your little healthful hint thing for the evening. I know I don't do that very often, but you know what? You need to. Um, what? Okay. Oh, Moosey. Wow. I wish I could get away with not shaving my legs, but unfortunately, no, I cannot. I cannot. Um, no, actually, Moosey, the oil, yeah, tea tree is a very good bug repellent as well. But the oils, it depends on what oil you use. If you use like a coconut oil or jojoba oil or grapeseed oil, those acne isn't necessarily caused by oil, and if it's oil, it's from the oil from your face. The other oils are actually, um, I don't think you would want to say counterintuitive, but whatever. Yeah. What? Um, well, I wish I would have never shaved my legs to begin with either, but, it's that German blood in me. Yeah. Do you know, Gary L., I read something the other day about women really didn't start shaving their underarms in the United States until the early part of last century, which, wow, that sounds a really, really long time ago now. But it was like in the 1932 or something like that, somewhere in that time frame, that women actually started shaving their pits. And wow, I just can't imagine not, because I mean, I can go without shaving my legs, especially if well, like now, I don't have to worry about anybody else seeing. But not shaving my pits, oh, that would just totally gross me out. Thanks, Stray Cats Blow. Actually, yeah, I have furry arms and everything. I'm not quite as bad as Robin Williams was, but I had a patch on my upper left arm that was just a furry patch. And I used to pet it all the time when I was little. I used to tell everybody that was my kitty cat. I do remember that when I was little. But yeah. Oh well. Like y'all needed to know all that fun shit. But hey, I shared it with you anyway. So there you go. Now you're all traumatized for life. Hey. And seeing as how I'm traumatizing you for life, let's go with this one. This is from the dailymail.co.uk. And wow, when I first saw this, I thought, okay, alrighty then. There's an awful lot of people that pay good money to not have that issue. But hey. Uh-oh. Bobby commented on the smelloscopes. I got to see what Bobby's got to say. He's the only one that says really cool shit. Oh, Bobby, I thought the article was hilarious as hell. Just, hun, when you move to Colorado, don't go to Denver. It's all good. Just stay on your little mountain retreat. You'd be fine. Okay, from the Daily Mail. Wow. For those of you, anybody that's new to listening to this shit, just so you know, I bounce around all over the place. And it doesn't make a shit and bit of difference what's supposed to be important these days. I talk about what I feel like talking about. So there. So just so you know. Okay, from the Daily Mail. Why are Japanese women paying hundreds of pounds to make perfectly straight teeth look crooked and fang-like? Because they want to have the personality. I don't know. I'm really getting very tired of seeing all of these people with chiclet teeth. Have you noticed Everybody's got these big ol' honkin' square, white, make you go blind white chiclet teeth. What the hell's the deal here? Ew. Lord Almighty. Oh well, it may look more commonly associated with a vampire, but it seems crooked teeth or fangs are all the rage across the Pacific, which I don't think. You know what? I have a niece whose teeth look like that naturally. Japanese women are going crazy for a crowded, crooked toothed smile with accentuated canine teeth. All the better to bite you with, my dear. The look, known as Yaba look, is well liked by men who find the imperfect smile they form endearingly childlike and attractive, which I think, I would much rather see someone with a little bit of a crookediness. I just really do not like the chiclet teeth thing. Not at all. Apparently, a popular dentist in Tokyo, a cosmetic procedure to treat the Yoba effect involves attaching non-permanent or permanent adhesive mini fangs to canine teeth. What? Yaba, or however the hell you say that, literally means multi-layered or double tooth. And it describes the fanged look achieved when molars crowd the canines, pushing them forward. Which, I think the girls are cute, of course. And then, okay, they're trying to get the almond. Wow. Although I'm not real keen on the whole make them look younger shit. That just kind of creeps me out. Apparently, the craze has been sparked by a national pop star and celebrities who've made the fang look a hit in the country. Japanese women of all ages have been flocking to dental clinics to have either temporary or permanent artificial canines called tsukiyuba glued to their teeth. And doctors are charging as much as $390 or £246 for the alteration. Basically, they're getting crowns on their teeth. Such is the popularity of the fanged look. A girl group was even named after the procedure. Oh, good Lord. Really? That's just... And the whole creeper thing of it to make you look younger. This whole prepubescent shit that guys are going for, that's creepy. That's just creepy. Oh. I don't like wearing nylons either. I used to wear them all the time. I'm catching up on the chat here. Wait a minute. What? You know what, Moosey? Another thing that you can do is peppermint oil in your underarms. It helps keep them cool, and yet when you get warm, you smell minty fresh. Yeah. That's true, yeah. Pooper, I think, is woollier than I am, though. Okay. Wait a minute here. I'm catching up here. Oh, bullet bras? Oh, good Lord. I don't wear bullet bras. Sorry, stray cats. Yeah. Yeah, they are over in Japan. They're weird. They're weird. What the hey? Okay, I put that there. Let me put it over here. Hi, Gordana. How are you doing, sweetheart? Long time no see. Okay. I just wish people would just kind of be comfortable with what God gave them. I mean, yeah, it took me a while to get comfortable with what the good Lord gave me, too. And there's sometimes when I look at it and I go, wow, thanks. But then again, the hay. Okay. I got to get to this. I know for a fact that this one Grimmy put on my wall because I remember reading the headline and going, oh, Grim, oh, Grim. This is from UPI.com. Apparently, a Spanish man skipped work for 6 years unnoticed. Wow. In Cadiz, Spain, a Spanish man was fined after his employer discovered that he had been absent from work for 6 years without notifying anyone. Okay. Joaquin Garcia, a 69-year-old engineer at the municipal water company in Cadiz, was fined more than $30,030 after his employer discovered that he hadn't reported for work for 6 years while attempting to present him an award for 20 years of service. Okay, back that off to 14. The maximum fine represents only slightly less than 1 year of his annual salary of almost $41,600. So he still had a net profit of 5 years of not having to work and still collecting his paycheck. Damn! How in the hell do you pull that kind of shit off? His employers at the water company believed he was being supervised by local authorities, while Deputy Mayor Jorge Blas Fernandez thought the opposite to be true. We thought he had been supervised by the water company, but that was not the case, he told the Spanish news outlet El Mundo. See, when you assume that someone else is paying attention to him and they assume that you are paying attention to him, he's sitting there going, they're just assuming, and I'm going to make an ass out of both of them, and I'm going to collect 6 years' pay for not doing shit. And then, okay, I have to pay 1 year back. I'm still ahead by 5 years. Hell, he's 69. Christ, he retired 4 years ago, dumbasses. He just didn't realize it, which is probably why he only had to pay 1 year back, because he's retired now. Now he's obviously really tired because all those years of hiding out and not working must have been exhausting. According to the BBC local news, they've given Garcia the nickname El Funcionario Fantasma, or the Phantom Official. I want to know how in the hell I can get away with that shit. Okay, I already know. I wouldn't be able to get away with that shit because everybody's going, Mary, can you get, Mary, would you do me a favor? Sure. I don't have any of my own stuff to do. No prob. Let me just set the world aside while I tend to your little problem. Oh, you just needed a paper clip. Why didn't you grab one right there? They're right there. That's pretty much the way it works out to be a lot of times. But whatever. Apparently, Garcia said that a combination of office bullying related to his family's politics and a lack of work for him to do at the water company ultimately caused his extended absence. He did not report these conditions for fear of losing his job. So he decided, what if I just don't show up? And then he just kept going, what if I just don't show up? Oh, apparently he did occasionally report to work for brief periods of time, but spent his days at the office studying philosophy. Because, there's ever so much that one has to do. Apparently, Garcia wrote to the mayor and requested to not pay the fine and is seeking a review of the court's ruling. Because, well, that's a financial burden on me because I no longer have a job to go to be able to pay that fine. Oh, my Lord. How funny. Joaquin, huh? Was he Joaquin on Sunshine? Oh, I just find. Oh my goodness! I just finally read what Stray Cats Blows said, and yeah, she is shorter, but she's rounder. Oh, too funny. Too funny. I still say she's woollier than I am. Oh, I can pick on her because she's not anywhere near me where she can smack me, because she would smack me if she was within smacking reach. Trust me, she's one of the feisty ones in the family. Okay. Let me see here what I got. Yep. Okay. I am going to go over to Oopie. Oopie. You kidding me, right? Okay, over on Oopie.com. Apparently, Kim Jong Un's emojis parody Kim Kardashian's app on iTunes. You know, I'd much rather have his emojis than I would hers. Just saying. A Houston based web designer has created a set of emojis that poke fun at the Kim Jong Un regime while mocking Kim Kardashian's set of internet icons that include the reality star's breasts and buttocks. Okay, see, there, right there. Although I don't want to see Kim Jong's breast or buttocks either. Designer Ben Gillian said that he made Kimunji. It's a series of parody of the terrible Kimojis series at Kardashian's web icons available for purchase. I wouldn't pay for that shit. Kim Jong-un is obviously a terrible person, but in some respects, with the Kimojis app, it's is doing the society is also terrible. Yeah. So Gillian added he hoped that the series would get people talking about North Korea, but leaned more toward targeting the blatant commercialism of Kardashian enterprises. Her emoticons include drawings of her voluptuous body parts. Ew. And the app is a bestseller on iTunes in 2015. See, that just goes to show how moronic some people are. You know, obviously people have more money than brains. Obviously, if they're buying Kim Kardashian emojis. Really? What's this? Oh, Zika virus. Yeah. Okay. That's just another one of those get an injection. You know you want to. You know you do. No, we don't put any bad stuff in there. Uh-uh. I don't think so. Like I said, the only shots I want is Jello shots. And I think I'm swearing off of those for a while, because wow. They changed the size of them at the bowling alley. And so now they're... Whew, yeah. I really don't need Jello shots anymore. Of course, it would help if my teammates on the bowling team would... if you see someone misses a mark, miss your mark. Just to make sure that they don't have to buy another round. Because damn. Damn, ladies. I mean, I'm doing my part. Although, you know, I'm first bowler on the team, so. Oh, well. In any case. Hi, Pedro. Yes, dear. What? Okay, I got to answer this. What? Oh, Susie, you already gave it to her? You turkey. My sister Susie made an absolutely awesome bedspread for my daughter for a wedding present, and it is way cool, way cool. But my daughter got it already, and she's not even married. She shouldn't get it, damn it. I want it. Just because I want it don't mean I'm going to get it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. I am going to go back to, let me check out my pocket. Okay. Are you ready for a shocker? At least that's what the headline is. Shocker! This is from the morningticker.com to get your ticker going. Underage binge drinking is way down. I wonder why. Apparently, a stunning new report indicates that minors who are drinking before turning 21 are way down over the last 10 years or so. And binge drinking among young people has also dropped quite a bit. And experts have a few ideas as to why that is. A new report from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration finds that kids between the ages of 12 and 20 who drink have fallen from 28.8% to 22.7% between 2002 and 2013. And that those who binge drink fell from 14.2% or fell to 14.2% from 19.3%. Those are very large dips, which, you know, if you are in a vehicle and you go through a very large dip on the road, you spill your drink and therefore you can't binge drink, can you? Because you spilled it all over yourself. In any case, it also suggests that the effort to get the word out on the harm of underage drinking may finally be working. That's according to the Washington Post. There are probably multiple factors that are causing the decline, including better enforcement from authority, as well as an increase in the cost of alcohol. Yeah. But experts largely credit the widespread campaign to spread information on the dangers of underage drinking with a decline, noting that minors are more aware of the risks of alcohol and are more likely to stay away and just fire up a doobie instead. Well, but it's a gateway drug. Trust me, it is. Really? I'm thinking some of it is economics. I'm thinking some of it is that, yes, they have Jell-O shots at the bowling alley. I want to put an M in voluptuous, so there. And God dang it. See, this is why I have brothers. So they can fuck with me. And correct me all the time. Which is okay. You go ahead. You correct me. I don't care, said Pierre in his dirty, stinky underwear. I don't care. Because you know what? I'm still going to say shit fucked up because that's what I do. Because that's who I am, is just plain fucked up sometimes. So, and yes, Beth, it is the green. It's the herb. It's those secret herbs. Colonel Sanders knows which herbs. I'm sure. Okay, let me put this over on World Truth really quickly, or maybe not really quickly. I don't know. Depends on how quickly it refreshes. Um, okay, and over on Cracked, I got to get to this article too because wow. You know, it is Black History Month, which I think is racist. And I know there's all kinds of people out there that say, but you have White History Month the other 11 months. Really? Do we? Do we? I don't think we need to have a flavor of the month at all. And if we're going to have a flavor of a month, let's have a frickin' flavor of the month for every frickin' flavor there is out there, which means you're going to run out of months really, really quickly. So then you're going to have a flavor of the week. And then you probably won't have enough weeks there either. So let's do a flavor of the day. Oh, wait, not enough days in the year. Oops. So how about we just stamp out flavors? Let's have a totally flavorless society. There you go. That's the way to do it. There ought to be a law. Rant much? No. Make sense much? No, don't do that either. Okay, let me get to this. Where's that at? Oh, wrong link. Apparently, Black History Month, a woman refused to give up her seat on a bus. And you've never heard of her. The world took notice in December of 1955 when a black woman named Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white woman. Yet while Ms. Parks went on to become a civil rights icon, she was not the first person to make such a protest. That single honor belonged to a brave 15-year-old from Montgomery who was arrested for refusing to give up her seat. And her name was Claudette Colvin. Arguably, this woman, ignored by history, is responsible for sparking the civil rights movement. Colvin and 3 other black women were riding the bus home from school on March 2nd, 1955. The bus was so crowded that the black passengers had to ride in the white-only seats. Wow. See? Wow. As other passengers boarded, black riders were supposed to move to the back and stand so whites could sit down. A white woman boarded the bus and the driver ordered the black women, one of them pregnant, to move. Both Colvin and Ruth Hamilton, the pregnant woman, refused. The driver got the police, who convinced a black man in the back to stand so Mrs. Hamilton could sit. Colvin, however, refused and was forcibly removed from the bus and arrested. According to Colvin, the entire way to the police station, the white officers harassed the 15-year-old about the size of her breasts. So see, if they ain't picking on you because of your skin color, they're picking on you because of your gender or something like that. So let's just stop the bullshit. Just stop picking on people. I mean, unless someone looks like a nose, and quite frankly, I have not seen anyone that looked totally like a nose, or unless they look like an ass, which, with the exception of John Kerry looking like a horse's ass, I don't know of anybody that looks like an ass either. So stop picking on them, okay? They're frickin' people. I saw a picture the other day from the early 1900s where they had a little black girl inside a fenced-in area and all of these white people standing around it. And this was at a zoo. All of these white people had never seen a black person before. And I thought, oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Wow. How freaking moronic can you get? Of course, times have changed, and you look back on that and you go, holy sheep dip. I hope to God we've advanced from there. I hope to God we have. But, then you see other shit, and I think it's being perpetuated just to keep us fighting each other. And I think it's absolutely stupid. The amount of time someone stayed in the easy bake oven of life prior to being born doesn't mean shit. It does not. And yet, there are so many people out there that seem to believe it does. And I also shared something that Beth shared with me earlier today about the whole us and them and how people, they go, well, it's them or those people and us. We don't do that. And it's a story about a black man that was in, I believe, the Navy. Was it the Navy, Beth? I don't want to totally screw it up. But apparently he was, yeah, I think it was Navy. He was on a ship that was sinking, and he wound up having to swim to shore. Iceland? Is that where it was at? But see, the Icelandic people didn't treat him any differently, other than the one gal who was cleaning him up because apparently there was an oil slick, and she just thought that he was so coated with oil that she couldn't, it soaked into his pores, and she was going to keep scrubbing until she scrubbed all that oil off. But the people in Iceland treated him better than the people back here at home. And the bullshit, even as he served in the military, you know, which this was back in the day, in the 30s, you know, I believe it was in the 30s, you know, and he's in the military, and back when they still respected people in the military, and when most people in the military didn't really realize, which is still a lot of them, that they're fighting bankers' wars, but that's a whole other subject. And he was still treated like low-life scum here in the United States, but every time he went back to Iceland, he was treated wonderfully because they weren't taught to hate you because of your skin color. Whereas here, and lots of other places, people are taught to hate others because their skin color, because their gender, because of their supposed ancestry. Stop and think about it here, people. You know, we all basically came from pretty much the same melting pot here. Oh, sure, there may have been an awful lot of inbreeding going on somewhere down the line to where the colors changed a little bit or became more distinct in certain areas. But really, you trace back the DNA, we're all frickin' related. Heinz 57s, every damn one of us. So stop this shit of hating someone instantly just because of their skin color, just because of what patch of dirt they were born on, just because of their ancestry that is just recent ancestry. It's not all the way back to the melting pot ancestry where we all came from. I get so freaking tired of that. And this nonsense. If they don't fuck with you for one thing, they fuck with you for another. Why? Why? It's because they're freaking insecure themselves. That's why. That's why people... Newfoundland, thank you, Beth. Thank you. See, I knew I would just totally fuck it up, but... I don't know, Cowboy. Would you? I doubt very seriously. Oh, they let... In Canada. See? I was listening to it at work. I don't know, dear. Okay, I got the facts wrong, or the locations wrong. Beth is correcting me. Which, imagine that. Me getting something wrong. Huh, I'm shocked. Yeah. I just get really tired of all of this nonsense. Or, you know, they're a girl, they're a guy, they're a this, they're a that, they're fucky. It's just bullshit. No matter how you look at it. People hating people for absolutely no frickin' reason other than you're a. What the hell's you're a something. You're a something. Well, you know what? How about you just say, we sell peoples. And I know there's all kinds of connotations and different legal or lawful definitions of all that other fun shit, but okay. You won't do what I tell you? Okay, fine. You just go ahead. I don't care, Meisterbrower. Fuck you too. But I mean that in a loving way, hon. I really do. I never really have understood the whole racial bias bullshit. And maybe that's because I didn't grow up in an inner city or, you know, someplace where they have a lot of racial tension. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just because I'm just too freaking simple to understand that you're supposed to not like someone because their skin is a different color than yours. Well, you know what? Then that means I have to not like myself sometimes because my skin changes color with the seasons. So there. It's all just moronic, if you ask me. But nobody asked me. Although I told you anyway. Oy. Ow, rascal, honey, that hurts, baby girl. Stop. I know you're trying to hug, but it hurts. Okay. My frickin' world truth is being a pain in the butt. So, I'm going to go back to my pocket. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Here's that link that the lovely Beth Z shared with me. And I'm going to share with y'all. Because it really is wonderful. Uh-oh, alias pinged out. I already put it over on World Truth, and it's on Facebook as well. Okay, let me see if I can get... Oop, wrong thing. Just a minute. I know what I'm doing. Sure I do. Uh-huh. I'm a trained professional. Don't try this at home. Oh, wait, I am at home. Don't do it without a net. And I'll tell you right now, I have a hairnet, so I can do this. It's all good. I still have a hairnet from Halloween. I did a Ruth Buzzy thing one time. With the scrunchy pantyhose, those weren't pantyhose things and everything. Come on. Frickin' world truth. Are you going to be a pain in the ass to me? Snuffle? Oh, shit. Okay. We have a problem, Houston. My dog has decided she wants to get tangled up in my leash. Oy. Okay, untangled. My dang world truth is being a pain in the butt. Yes? Which, by the way, that reminds me, all this Freakers Ball stuff. Does anybody know, is Atrax going to be on right after me this evening? I saw him on earlier. He was doing a test run, and I listened to him for a little bit this morning before I went to work. But does anybody know if he's going to be on the radio following me this evening? It would be nice to know if he is. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to check out my pocket while I'm waiting for an answer on that. Okay, here's one from the Daily Sheeple that I saw earlier today, and I thought, oh, this will be a good one. You know, kind of rant a bit, be pissy a bit, whatever. Liberty activists and ISIS will soon be treated as identical threats. Now, once again, this is from the Daily Sheeple, so for what it's worth. Many of us saw it coming a long time ago. Increasing confrontation between liberty proponents and the corrupt federal establishment, leading to increasing calls by political elites and bureaucrats to apply to American citizens the terrorism countermeasures designed for foreign combatants. It was only a matter of time and timing. My stance has always been that the elites would wait until there was ample social and political distraction, a fog of fear, allowing them to move more aggressively against anti-globalists. We're not quite there yet, but the ground is clearly being prepared. Economic uncertainty looms large over our fiscal structure today, and more so even than in 2008. Global instability is rampant, with Europe at the forefront as mass migrations of refugees invade wholesale. At best, most of them intend to leech off the EU's already failing socialist welfare structure while refusing to integrate or respect Western social principles. At worst, a percentage of these migrants are members of ISIS or ISIL or whatever. In other words, they're trained and paid for by the CIA. And their goals are of infiltration, disruption, and coordinated destruction, which is what they do. It's what they live for or die for, however you wish to look at it. With similar immigration and transplantation measures being applied to the U.S. on a smaller scale for now, the ISIS plague inevitably hit our shores in a manner that will undoubtedly strike panic in the masses. I believe 2016 will be dubbed the year of the terrorist, and ISIS will not be the only terrorists in the spotlight. And that is really quite obvious when you look at what's going on right now with some of the nonsensical bullshit. Cliven Bundy got arrested. And I saw somewhere somebody had said something about it was... Okay, apparently World Truth does not like cracked links. Something about he could possibly get... Oh, okay, thanks, Grammy. I think it's the cracked 2 link. It just doesn't like posting that one, so what the heck. I just won't post it on World Truth. He could maybe get 42 years, which I did see another article somewhere where, that's kind of what the thought process is looking like. Not necessarily that it is. Nobody really knows for sure what it is. But I think a lot of this shit is a land grab. What was that I shared on Facebook? Let me see where that is. The Hagman Report, is that what it was? It's just a little video, but he explains pretty much what I went, oh my goodness, yeah, that does make sense. That really does. This is a land grab, is what it is. That's what all this bullshit is. And when they arrest you for conspiracy, it's really easy to accuse someone of being a conspirator because all you have to do is prove that they talked to someone else. That's all you got to do. And you can say they're conspiring. Although that's how it works when you are using it as a tool against those of us. Here's that us and them thing. We, the people. When the government, that fictitious entity that has way more rights and powers than we ever thought of having, just ask it, it'll tell you. When it wishes to use that, oh yeah, they can accuse everybody and their dog of conspiracy. They can. And they can prove it. All they have to do is prove that you have spoken with someone else, one other person, and you have therefore conspired. And you don't even really have to speak with someone else. You could be in an internet chat. And they can say you conspired. And yet, when they conspire to do all kinds of heinous things to us, no, then it's conspiracy theorists, those crazy whack jobs with their tinfoil hats that are running around going, they're gonna get us. Well, you know what? Sometimes when you're paranoid, it's because you have a reason to be paranoid, because someone is out to get you. And I think that's what this instance is. I think they are out to get the people that are stepping up. And that's one of the reasons why I really don't think you need to flock and I'm using this word on purpose, you need to flock together. I don't think you need to flock together. You are making an easier target. It's way easier to surround you and get you all that way. To those of you that are wishing to clump together, flock together, get together, and have a great big protest. Why? Why not just make a difference right where you live? Because if you have enough people making a difference right where they live, those dots start connecting. They really do. And you don't need to get together in great big groups to do that. All you have to do is tend to your own home. Tend to your own business. That's about the best way I can think of to take care of that issue. Don't clump together. Seriously. And, you know, they use this whole shit and they're going to keep using it. Oh, but they occupied. Okay, Occupy Wall Street was a way cool thing because all they were armed with was iPads and IBMs and Dell laptops and whatever the hell. They weren't armed with firearms. They were armed with things to get out on the internet, which that's okay because I think that was a controlled opposition thing as well. I really do. Or at least, you know, once it started, it may not have been, but it sure as hell became one. Apparently the Daily Sheeple doesn't want to do it either. Okay. Let's see. But see, it's entirely, the more people you have in a situation like that, you know, the more people that you have in like a Bunkerville or what have you, the odds increase to having a plant that is there just to stir the pot, just to make shit happen, just to make you look bad. That's the way I see it. So if you keep your group small, because, you know, once it gets so big that you can't police each other, once it gets so big that you don't know who's there with you, I mean actually know who the hell's there with you, then I think it's too big. You need to work in smaller groups. You need to work at home. You need to make your home front what you wish the world to be and set that example for everyone else. It's the way I see it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. So, now that I've done my little bitch fest, I think I'm going to go check out FARC. I haven't been to FARC yet. FARC off! Okay. And I keep getting distracted. So, oh, great. And right off the top, under the facepalm category on FARC, the FARC headline is, "Behold, the ultimate government worker," which, you know, I did share that that video over on Twitter as well, and I'm pissed at Twitter. That's why I haven't opened it. That's why I haven't retweeted or nothing. I'm really pissed at Twitter right now because really, seriously, people, you're fucking morons. Oh, okay. Well, the ultimate government worker is the Spanish guy that didn't work for 6 years, so I'll just keep moving. Alrighty. Some moron got on there when I shared that the Hagman report, and he said, "You people just kill me. The government sucks." And then in the next moment you're saying, "We need government." And it's like, what? You know, and I mean, I did a little bit of banter back and forth because, well, you know, I have to do a little, and part of it was, what? But really, seriously, I have zero tolerance apparently for people that the only thing that they do is put shit out there just to be argumentative shits and to get you to rise to the bait. You know, if you want to goad me into arguing with you, just say, "Okay, I want to pick a fight with you. You want to argue for a while? Let's play devil's advocate. Because I'll argue with the best of them just because to me, it's a good mental exercise. Have a little mental ballet with someone. I don't have a problem with that. But this shit of just spitting out stupid ass nonsense like that and then going, come on, bring it, come on, bring it. It's like, really? Pfft, I have zero time for you. I am not engaging in a battle of wits with an obviously unarmed person. Oi. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And yes, Beth, they are everywhere. But for the most part, I'm new to Twitter and I don't do a whole hell of a lot on Twitter anyway. So therefore, when I deal with one on Twitter, it's like, fuck you. I don't come here very often anyway. You just gave me another reason to not want to come here. Okay? I mean, yeah, there's trolls on World Truth. There's trolls on Facebook. There's trolls everywhere. Trolls everywhere. And I just, like those live feeds the other day, I kept seeing those trolls in the comments and I kept putting on there, hey, trolls, your billy goat's waiting for you. It misses you badly. Which is normally what I do with trolls. I make fun of them or whatever. But this one, I don't know. It must have just been my mood and fucking Twitter. And I just went like, really? Really? And it took you 2 comments to say that. Alrighty. So, yeah, see, he got me talking about it, or she, or it, or whatever the hell, that twit person. Okay, back to wow. Okay, I'll catch my brain sometime. It's out there somewhere running around. What? Caption isn't... No. I'm looking through... Okay, cop calls Black Lives Matter leader's suicide a happy ending. Really? Wow. Well, that's just really asinine. Okay, and there's a FARC survey, which I can't do that because I don't pay FARC, so I can't play along with their surveys. Woman charged in 4 recent store robberies tells police she needed money for dog food and kitty litter. Petty theft. Yeah. Okay, what's this one? Okay, 2 of them under the awkward category. Paternity leave is for you to take care of your wife and newborn, not your horny mistress. You'd think the guy who wrote the paternity leave law would understand that. Oh, I gotta go there. And it's in Japan. Go figure. Shit. It's gotta be something in the water. Fukushima. Oy. This is on NBCnews.com. Apparently, Japan's paternity leave poster boy, Kensuke Miyazaki, admits cheating on pregnant wife. Well, he knocked her up, and now she's just not sexy anymore, so he's got to go find someone else to see if he can knock her up, too. Bastard! See? Whatever. You don't just have to be... Oh, well. A lawmaker who made headlines in Japan as a poster boy for paternity leave quit on Friday after admitting to a tryst with a kimono fitter days before his wife gave birth. Horn dog, don't you know how to focus? Apparently, he resigned from Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's ruling Liberal Democratic Party during a televised news conference. He also apologized for the affair to supporters and to his wife, a lawmaker from the same party. Oh, 2 politicians. Ooh. Wow. Well, at least they both got fucked out of the deal. I plan to repent for the rest of my life. Oh, trust me, darling. You're a politician. She's a politician. You fucked around on her when she was preggers and ready to pop. Oh, trust me, you will be repenting for the rest of your life. or until you commit Harry Carey, which will still be the rest of your life. Oh. He went on to say, I know my careless acts are inconsistent with the ideals I was advocating. Oh, there's a shocker. A politician's actions being inconsistent with what they advocate. I'm just so surprised. For that, I am deeply, deeply, deeply sorry and resign as a member of parliament for this. Well, even Slick Willie didn't resign, and he left cum stains on Monica's dress. The junior lawmaker said he had met up with the model and a garment fitter in question at least 3 times, including days before his wife gave birth to their first child, a son. Miyazaki last year became the first member of the socially conservative country's parliament to apply for paternity leave. Well, his dalliance was first reported by the weekly magazine, and Abiy said Wednesday that he hadn't seen the magazine's report, but added that lawmakers must hold themselves to a much higher standard. Well, you at least need to hold yourself to the same standard you expect of everyone else. Apparently, Akira Amari, a key member of Abiy's government and the architect of his economic policies, quit last month after a member of his team accepted a U.S. $140,000 bribe from a construction company. See, it's not just here. Corruption is global. While Abiy enjoys fairly strong political approval, hovering at 51%, according to the most recent poll by Manichi Shinbum, such scandals may eventually harm his party as it heads to the upper house elections scheduled to take place later this summer, which I do remember, and I don't think I have it in my pocket, and I know I intended to put it in my pocket, but apparently I did not. They did a survey, and I know it's a shocker, but apparently Congress is less popular than cockroaches. And now I'm going to have to find that. Because it was like, really? Wow, that is just too freaking funny. Nope, I didn't save it. I thought I stuck it in my pocket, but apparently that's what I get for having an independent thought. Okay. Yes? Yeah. Those economic hitmen, yeah, they get paid pretty well. Until they get caught. And then not so well. Oh well. Let's see. What else do I have? Let me look and see here. I have to really scroll because I have some crocheting and knitting patterns saved in my pocket. Because I like to crochet and I like to knit, and my brother's going to have a lot of fun with that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. And this will probably pretty much close me out for the evening, unless it's a quickie article. This is from FARC, and it's under their strange category. A Texas-style chili may be beef and spices and not much else. And Cincinnati chili may have spaghetti noodles. But Austrian chili apparently includes hash and magic mushrooms. Okay, road trip. This is from the local.at. Apparently, Austrians fails to smuggle drugs in chili con carne. Oh, man. A man from Upper Austria who thought he had found a fail-safe way to smuggle drugs back on a train from Amsterdam in a container of chili con carne was caught by German police. The 45-year-old from the town of, yeah, that town with lots of consonants, had been staying in Amsterdam where soft drugs are legal for personal use and wanted to bring some home with him. Well, can you blame him? He put 115 grams of marijuana and 30 grams of hashish in a waterproof package and hid it inside an insulated food container which contained chili con carne, thinking that no one was going to check the contents of his lunchbox. But those Germans, yeah, they know how to sneak that shit. They know how to smell it out, too. Apparently, the German narcotics officers who got on the train between Amsterdam and Munich decided to take a closer look at the man's lunch. They also found 40 grams of psychedelic magic mushrooms in the man's luggage. Well, obviously, the upper Austrian was arrested. We don't know what happened to the lower one, but the upper one got arrested. Man, I'm thinking that's, I still have a passport. I could do that. I don't know, Juana. I'm thinking maybe you could do both. And yeah, I always put beans in chili. And I make several different kinds of chili, so you know what the hey. Okay, obviously that didn't take that was only 3 minutes. What the hell? Okay, let me see if I can get this one to share. I'm having trouble with my links. It does not like to share links. I may have to have a little chit chat with Larry about that. I not know. Okay, let's see. How about just in time for Valentine's Day? 9 diseases you can get from kissing. Oh, great. I'm sure they've got a vaccine for that as well, which I don't know if okay, I got to do a search. Because I think I remember seeing it on the pig last year. I think February 13th is National Blowjob Day, but don't quote me on that. Let me look. Let me see here. I'm gonna do a quick search and see if it'll 13 blowjob problems. No. Oh hey, a blowjob ballet. It's amazing what you can get when you just type a little bit in the search. Let me put blowjob day. There you go. Oh, okay. Well, apparently, according to the Urban Dictionary, Steak and Blowjob Day is March 14th. I thought it was February 13th. Apparently, it's celebrated the month after Valentine's Day, which is a holiday for women. The idea is simple. No cards, no flowers, candy, or other whimsical gifts. Ladies and gay men, you simply bestow your partner with the steak and blowjob. So, guys, I'll just share this. See, Asmo beat me to it. Okay, guys, if you want your ladies to take care of you on March 14th, you take care of them on February 14th. Me, I don't have to worry about either one of them. Ha, 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 ha. Although I don't know why I'm laughing about that. I should be sad. I'm not, but I should be. Yeah, candy manufacturers. You know, I wait for February the 15th because that's when chocolate goes on sale. I can get my chocolate cheap and stick it in my freezer. And then that way, whenever I start jonesing for chocolate, it's in the freezer and I got it cheap. There you go, Beth. I don't buy Halloween candy, though. Okay. Oh, stop with this swirly shit. Lord Almighty. I gotta close these damn things. They're pissing me off. I got links that are swirling. Okay, where was I at? 9 diseases. Here we go. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Perhaps one of the most universal signs of affection, kissing, exists in nearly every culture. The act of kissing can range from a quick peck to a long, intimate game of tonsil hockey. Kissing on the lips, though, is usually reserved for more intimate relationships, and it's no wonder why. An intimate 10-second kiss can transfer over 80 million bacteria. Wow. Those little guys are going, oh, it's getting close. Migration time. Yee! And this might help some long-term couples by diversifying their oral bacteria. Oh, that's such a nasty way of putting it. And thus boosting their resistance to each other's microorganisms. Oh, see? They're sharing Germans. Good Lord. Swap and spit does all kinds of things for you. Unfortunately, no one is exempt from the disease-spreading dangers of kissing. Ack! Though people in long-term relationships may fare slightly better, anyone can get sick this way. See, and I have a poster, well, no, actually it's a t-shirt that I painted years and years and years ago that says, "Love spreads germs, quick make me sick." And I actually might be able to fit into that thing. Barely now, because I was tiny when I made that. Oh well. According to Health Grove, they used data from the World Health Organization, so it's true. And the Centers for Disease Control, yeah, it's got to be true, to find 9 diseases that are transmitted through saliva. Mononucleosis, although you don't have to just swap spit to get mononucleosis, because my daughters both got mono when they were in grade school, and it was not from smooching on boys. Apparently this disease, usually caused by the Epstein-Barr virus, spreads through saliva and is often referred to as mono or the kissing disease. Symptoms are very similar to the flu and include fever, sore throat, fatigue, muscle weakness, and swollen lymph glands. The infection and related symptoms usually last anywhere from 1 to 2 months, and young people between the ages of 15 and 30 and those who regularly come into contact with a lot of people are the most at risk. Excuse me. Although they did have a problem with that when my girls were little in the grade school. And I'm talking when my girls were like kindergarten and 2nd grade little. Not, yeah. Number 8 is cytomegalovirus. That sounds like some kind of thing that went up against Godzilla. Or CMV. Why didn't you say that in the first place? It's a virus in the herpes family. Yeah. This disease also spreads through saliva, as well as through blood, urine, semen, and breast milk. Like all herpes viruses, CMV can remain dormant in the body for long periods of time, especially if you're healthy. Ew. Number 7 is gum disease. Yeah, having once worked for a dentist, I know about this one. Bacteria, mucus, and other particles constantly live in our mouths and can build up to form plaque. Brushing and flossing helps to get rid of plaque, though if not cleaned thoroughly, plaque can build up under the gum line and cause gum disease. So, You need to rinse your mouth with make your own mouthwash. Don't buy that store-bought shit. All you need is distilled water, half a shot of vodka. You need to have like a quart canning jar, distilled water, half a shot of vodka, and then put some clove oil in there, some cinnamon oil, some either lemon or grapefruit or orange oil, any of the citrus oils in there, and you have to shake it up good before every use, but you can make yourself a hell of a batch of mouthwash, and that will do a way better job of cleaning and killing the harmful bacteria than any of the over-the-counter nonsense. So, yeah, there you go. Number 6 is herpes, which, yeah, we all knew about that one. You know, it's cold sores, fever, blisters, icky, icky, icky. Number 5 is meningitis, which apparently many types of viruses can cause viral meningitis, which is serious but less severe than bacterial meningitis. This disease can spread from one person to another via respiratory secretions. Once again, do your essential oils. Essential oils can deal with viruses. Number 4 is polio. But wait, the Gates Foundation is giving people all kinds of polio vaccines. Pay no attention to that very small, very minuscule, that percentage that we can live with. Unfortunately, they don't live, but the percentage we can live with of the ones that actually contract polio from the polio vaccine. Pay no attention to that. Number 3 is the mumps, which, mumps is also a viral infection that affects the salivary glands, which, I've had the mumps. I've had the measles, I've had the chicken pox, I've had all that fun shit. Had them all when I was wee youngin'. Number 2 is rubella, which is also known as the German measles. That's another one. See, this is just a fun-filled romp through. And finally, the big kahuna, number 1, influenza. That's what happens when you left the window open. Influenza. It's also spread from person to person and usually via droplets made when people with the flu cough, sneeze, or talk. So get your flu shots today. Because y'all know it's that time of year and they've got all this flu vaccine that's there and it'll help you. Right. Yeah. So. What? No, Asmo, I don't need a holiday to eat chocolate. Oh, Beth, damn, that's just cold. I don't, of course, I'm not that much of a chocoholic anymore, so, I can do without the chocolate. Okay, I'm just going to share my links like this because it's like this is really pissing me off. Okay. Well, it looks like I am just about out of time, and if Atrax comes on this evening, which I hope he does, I know he played for a little while earlier, so I hope he comes on and entertains you, but if he does not, there will be a little bit of spare time between myself and Freaker's Ball. So, but be sure to come back because the Freaker's Ball is a fun time for y'all. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Also, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, is it 4 o'clock Eastern time? Is The Bridge with Kira here on World Truth Radio. So be sure to check that out. She's one hell of a smart lady. And then tomorrow evening is Bo Diddy and his Bodacious Tunage. So yeah, good times there. You know you want to check it out. Sunday, we have Grimner kicking things off at 11 o'clock my time, but it's actually noon Eastern time with the blues that will lead you into Hal Anthony and Behind the Woodshed, where he is going to open up a can of whoop ass on just anybody that gets within reach. So this weekend is going to have all kinds of fun and educational stuff, so be sure to check back with World Truth at Real Liberty Media because we got all kinds of cool shit going on. I will be back next week Wednesday for my Wackadoodle Wednesday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair. But until